All right, so here we are. So good morning, my name is Darlene Pratt. I'm the Executive Director at London Clay Art Center, and I'm here today talking about the Empty Bowls Initiative for 2021. We are very excited to announce that we're doing it this year. Despite all the craziness around COVID-19, we really feel like this is still a wonderful opportunity to engage with community and to help community. As you probably all know, there's more need now than ever. And, we have been involved in this wonderful event for over 2 decades. So the London Potters Guild, which is the charity that owns and operates London Clay Art Center, has been involved for a long, long time, but started in 2013 to be the main organizers of the event. And we have given thousands of dollars to local charities to support their food security programs. And this year, one of our neighbors in the Old East Village is My Sister's Place. Their nutrition program will be the recipient of funds from the Empty Bowls Project. So I wanted to introduce people to some of the wonderful artists behind the scenes. For years and years, our member artists have been making bowls quietly in the background. And of course, with the advent of the ubiquitous use of Zoom, this kind of gives the opportunity to take a peek into people's home studios and see what they're doing to support Empty Bowls this year. So I have with me one of our talented artists, and I'm going to ask her to introduce herself, and then we're just going to have a little conversation about her involvement with Empty Bowls and what she's doing at home. So welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. My name's Debra Reid, and I'm a member of the London Clay Art Center.
And so how long have you been using the center as your home studio?
I think I joined in about 2011.
Okay, so long time.
Yeah, I took classes there first. I mean, that's how I was introduced to going there to take some pottery classes. Never, ever thinking down the road I'd be doing pottery. Took it on a whim, and I'm still there.
Wonderful, fantastic. Yeah, I know that you're one of our main folks there. I see quite often day to day, and we chat a little bit. So it's, of course, you've been forced to work from home, has everybody, because the Clay Art Center is closed at the moment during the lockdown. But many of our members are still making bowls at home and bringing them into the center to fire. And so just tell us, how often have you been involved in Empty Bowls, and what does it mean to you?
Well, I think my participation has always been making the bowls. I have attended some of the events. And I think it's just a really great feeling participating in this program. I mean, My Sister's Place is a wonderful place for women to go to if they need help. It's safe. They know that they're going to get the help they need in all different facets of their life, but also their nutritional program. Like, they're feeding over 200 people a day. And especially during time of COVID, we're all sitting at home and we're worried about life, and we're thinking, well, what can we do? What can we do? Well, this is something we can do. It's something we can take action.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's why I think it means a lot to me that it's actually, you're doing something.
Yeah, that's great. And so, yeah, you're making bowls from home. And I know you and I had a conversation yesterday that you kind of took it as an opportunity to try something new. So we can kind of get a glimpse of what you're doing there. So maybe hold it up to the camera so we can get a better sense of, yeah, wonderful. So explain what your
Just
process
flip it
is.
so you can see. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, it says, yep, Empty Bowls.
Am I doing it the right direction?
Yep.
I can't see.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thanks. So yeah, so explain a little bit of your process in creating that.
Well, this is new for me. I usually carve into the leather hard clay, but I put slip on first. Then I carve into it, and then it gets fired. This process, you carve into the leather hard clay, and then let it get bone dry, and then you put slip on, and then with a very, very slightly damp sponge, you wipe it away, which is a little bit counterintuitive to apply a wet sponge to bone dry clay. But I saw on Instagram another potter doing this, and I thought, oh, I think I might try that.
Super
So,
cool.
and I'm also working on a clay I've never worked on before, so that was very different for me.
Right. So that's a white bodied clay. And then you've got,
It's
is
I
that a
think it's called
black slip?
Laguna
Laguna.
porcelain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it was very different carving into this for me.
Right. Yeah. Well, it
So
looks fantastic. Lovely. So how many of those have you made?
well, I've only made 6. And so because I just very lucky to get some donated clay from the guild. So that's why we tried this out. So Jenny packed that up for me, the wonderful Jenny. And so I've made 6. And then of course, all my trimmings are now being reconstituted. So hopefully I'll get at least another 4 out of that.
Okay. Okay.
But then I have regular clay. I've done some other ones that are already been and done at the guild. But then I have some other clay that the guild donated through the pug clay.
Mhm.
So I mean, the guild is supporting us to here's some clay. So pick some up, make some
Yeah.
bowls.
Fantastic. So you could have 10 bowls at the Empty Bowls event in
Oh, I'll
June.
have more than 10 bowls done.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah. I'll have more than 10.
Okay, so the
So I mean,
next step here.
there's 6 right here,
Okay, fabulous.
and then so whatever I get out of, there's some, I don't know if you can see those.
Yeah, yeah, they look great.
So I'll have more clay. So yeah, I'm gonna have more than 10 bowls by the end of this. And I'm actually, when is the cutoff to have these done?
So that's a question for Jenny. That's
Okay. I'll keep making them till the cutoff. Let's put it
yeah,
that way.
absolutely. Well, we're trying to make as many as possible, and the event itself is June 19th and 20th. So it really is dependent on how many bowls our artists are able to make, how many tickets we can release, basically, right? So selling tickets for $40 each, and then we'll do a time ticketed system to bring people in to choose the bowls, because we know that's a really exciting part of the event, is being able to see hundreds of bowls and kind of go through and choose the one that you're going to take home. So
Yeah,
we
it
don't
really
want to
is.
lose that part of it. We're not going to be providing food this year, but the intent is the same. The community impact is going to be the same, and it's just a little bit of a twist this year, different than we've usually done. But I think it's going to be
Well,
great.
we can make some homemade soup at home and fill our bowls that we buy.
This is true. That's right. Or one of the things that also we don't want to overburden restaurants who have had a very difficult time, of course. So yeah, so anyways, for this year, no food, but all the same great bowls, and we just want to sort of expose our wonderful artists and promote the event at the same time. So I thank you for being here this morning, and
My pleasure.
yeah, so hopefully everyone will join us on June 19th and 20th. Tickets will go on sale on May 17th. So we'll take a look for that announcement soon. So thank you, Deborah, and
You, Darlene.
happy Empty Bowls making.
Great, thanks.
Okay, take care.